Hey everyone, it's Zyra. Okay, today I'm going to be doing my nails. They need a bit of TLC. I haven't done anything to them for about 2 months. And I usually do acrylic and shellac on top. The reason I stopped is because I had really severe eczema on my fingers, really bad. And then there was a couple of days where the eczema went away and I did my acrylic and I put my fingers under the UV light and my eczema flared up again really bad. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. It was absolutely horrendous. I understand why some people feel like chopping their fingers off or hands. That sounds dramatic, but it was that bad. The only thing that actually helped was my mum said to wet a flannel, put it in the freezer or the fridge, and then grab it when it was really bad, and it was always really bad at night. So that flannel thing worked. The creams that the doctor gave didn't actually work. I suppose it got rid of it, but it actually irritated it, the steroid cream. It inflamed it. Really weird. But yeah, thank God, all good now. I also closed my finger in a door about 3 months ago, the car door. So that nail is a bit weird and a bit bruised. Not fully grown back, but thank God it has grown back. I was scared it wasn't going to. But yeah, so as you can see, they're just a little bit like boy fingers. I don't like boy fingers. I want lovely little talons. Is it called talon? Talon? Anyway, I don't want them very long. I just want them to look feminine. I'm going to go for like maybe a little point. And I'm not going to use the UV light. So luckily my sister-in-law gifted me for my birthday in August these lovely new nail polishes, Barry M. So I've got all of those new colours. All of the rest are actually shellac. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them now because I can't use them. How unfortunate. But can you believe I didn't even own a single nail polish before my sister-in-law gifted me these ones? Mad. Really mad. All I ever did was shellac. Anywho, I am ready to go. I have my cup of tea, a can of fizz, and there's all my nail stuff. Let's see. Guys. Okay, first things first. Get my little containers ready. So these are really cute. I've got these from, I think it was Temu. So cute. And I can keep like either the acrylic powder in there or the acrylic liquid. I like to use this one for the liquid though, just you can fit more. And then I've got these out. I don't know what these are called, but they are amazing. They're reusable. They literally lasted me years. My mum gave them to me. If you've got a short weird nail like that one that I shot in the door, you basically just put your fingernail over that foil part. Then the metal is like flexible, so you can bend it to your finger shape, and that's it. It's held like that. So then when I build the acrylic, it's going to build at the end of my nail, and that is so much better than sticking like a tip on. And yeah, it just makes that fingernail longer, and you can, it doesn't even have to be long, you can just add like a tiny bit onto it, which is what I'll do. I'm not going to make them really long, but yeah, there you go. How clever is that? It's the best thing I ever found, really. Well, my mum found. And yeah, it just saves me hassle, especially if like you don't have glue to stick tips on, things like that. Just make your own tip with the acrylic and then shape it however you want. And that's it. There you go. Hello. Okay, so with any nail video, you will know that preparation is the key. If you don't prep the nails properly, your end result is going to last maybe a day or two or a few days. Not good. So what I've done is I've just gone very roughly over my nails with a number 180, and I like doing it because then I don't have to do it for long. It's just a quick like rough up. So it's a bit rough there, perfect. Then I've just filed the edges because you don't want this edge and this edge to be like sticking out, because when you do the shaping it's going to be nice and smooth and kind of glide into the curve. And yeah, I suppose if you're doing a square you don't have to really file that like right at the edge, but I like to do it. And then it's going to be the air dry primer, and that goes on all of the nails. Make sure that's the last step before you start the acrylic, because if you, for example, did it and then you did some other stuff, then that is going to have rubbed off. And it's like really important to keep the nail dry. Even if I like put my finger on the nail, that's going to cause it to have some kind of moisture, and you don't want that, because then the acrylic won't stick properly and it won't last. So we're just going to paint this on. All of this stuff you can get on eBay or Amazon. You don't have to go to a nail shop or anything. I've got loads of these, and I always forget which ones are nearly empty. I've got loads. And then make sure also that like every single bit of the nail is covered. You don't want there to be like even the tiniest bit not. Ugh, let me just get a new one. This is my nail / beauty room. Oh, that's way better. Oh my god. And I love being in here because I can do my arts and crafts. I can do Christmas present wrapping. I could just do arty farty stuff, you know? Oh my god, what's going on? Okay, I think it's all done. Let's just go over just in case. Really stinks, this stuff. Okay. Disclaimer as well, I am not trained as a nail technician. I do not know anything apart from what I've just taught myself. I didn't even watch nail tutorials on YouTube for a very long time, and it was only like a few months back my mum said this really good one. Oh, what's her name? I'll put it in the comments. And she's really, really good, yeah. But I like to just learn by getting things wrong and just trying different things, and that's how I've always done it, and I've done it for like over 10 years. I'm not like anywhere near professional obviously, but they look pretty good when I do them, and I don't need to go to nail salons and spend like £50. So there you go. Right, so just clean your brush. We're cleaning the brush, dipping it in the acrylic. It doesn't matter about how much you use as long as your brush is ready to go. So we've got like that nice soft feel, and then once it's dipped I'm going to just like release the excess there, and then we're going to go in with some powder. Woo! Okay, so I tried something new for the first ever time. It's a white acrylic and it's perfect for doing French tips. So there it is, acrylic powder, the edge. It's really messy, terribly messy, but I am going to make them look amazing by filing. And yeah, don't ever be scared of being crazy messy, because you're going to take it away after anyway. So yeah, let's let that dry. I noticed that the white dries slower than the natural colour. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, that is all the filing done. I'm now going to make them shiny and glossy. Okay, finished product. Whoa. So nice. yeah, first time using the white acrylic. I think it's pretty fun actually for a white tip. And put some glitter to merge the white with the pink. Yeah, happy with those. And after not having nails for 2 months, I'm back in the game. It just makes you feel so nice, so ladylike. Like, oh my goodness, such a lady. No more boy fingers. Woo! Thanks for watching.